losing for the brain. Southside nigga with everything. Shots fire making nigga run me.
What's good, y'all? It's me, L, back with another one. Bridging the gap, niggas. So I'm back again. Shout out to Brittany Elise. I'm reacting to Raysowavyy Storytime. I got caught up. Wait. I thought I found, oh yeah, Bay Area edition. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna get straight to it. I got more reactions to do today. For anybody who has any reaction requests, drop them in the comment section below. And I don't really expect for y'all to know which ones, you know, I've already seen. Like, there's a lot of stuff, especially Easy and Nelly, I've already seen. But I just, you know, it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, drop it. Drop it in the comment section below. And I got you. So I said I had 13, dropped 2, so I got 11 left. So yeah, I might drop 312. Yeah, I more than likely would drop 5 more. I took my pre-workout, so more than likely after I drop this John, I'm gonna work out and then just get back to it once my workout's over. So, but y'all don't give a fuck about shit like that. This is 30 minutes long. Get the fuck out of here.
What's up, Wavy Gang? It's your girl Ray, and we back with another banger on my channel, gang. Today I'm low-key coming with a mukbang, a mukbang. I don't even know how you would pronounce it. Somebody tell me in the comments how you pronounce it. But I'm coming with another story time. I got my noodles, you feel me? I ain't put my pack in my noodles and stuff yet, but look, y'all, I'm eating beef. I don't typically eat beef noodles. I usually eat chicken, but all my chicken was gone. So, like, I had, like, a couple of packs of beef left. These mothers been sitting around for the longest, so hopefully I don't die while doing this video. I'm coming with another banger, and y'all, I'm mad because I already had recorded this video. I ended up using the girls' real names in the video, and I didn't want to release that because this story time is actually crazy as hell. So I'm gonna use fake names in this video. I want y'all to know that these are fake names, but this is a real, true story. The moral of this story is gonna be, don't lie. And I'm not a typical person that lie about stuff, but in this story, I was lying. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. If y'all ready for this video, hey, these noodles low-key look like they about to smack. Right, but if y'all ready for this video, make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. I don't want to bore y'all and make the intro long. We finna just get into the video, gang. Okay. Alright, so I gotta make sure y'all can see me eating these. Oh, I got my hot sauce. If you don't, you know Louisiana. I'm telling y'all, Louisiana Crystal, I just put y'all on. If y'all got Louisiana Crystal where y'all live at, make sure y'all get this hot sauce. But I never put hot sauce I don't be eating too much in my noodles. A lot of people probably like, oh girl, why you putting hot sauce in your noodles? Right. It's smack. And I got my orange juice. I tried to stay healthy because low-key noodles can give y'all cancer. So I'm giving y'all some pointers in this. Y'all look on like the inside of a noodle packet, it tell you can get cancer from eating it. So if you're the type of person that eat noodles on a daily, don't do that. It's not good for you. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna name 2 girls throughout this whole story. I'm just getting fake names. We're gonna use Layla and Kennedy. Basically, in this story, I started off talking to Kennedy. I end up meeting Layla. I hope I don't confuse myself because I hate doing stories with fake names. I just wanted to tell y'all the real truth and raw and uncut, but I can't do that in this video because hell no. Y'all gonna see. Alright, so basically, y'all, I don't even like talking with my mouth. Alright, y'all, so basically, this is how it started. I'm gonna give y'all a backstory before I get into the actual story, because the backstory is gonna lead into what the hell am I doing, y'all? I didn't even tell y'all what the story time is about. This is about a story time when I got caught up. This is the Bay Area edition. Y'all know if y'all been following me for a minute, I've been having trouble with these California females. Hey, I just wouldn't recommend talking to any of them. And I just wouldn't recommend talking to a Bay Area female. Okay. So, basically, y'all, this is the story. I met the girl Kennedy through social media. So, I'm going to try to make this as short as I can to get into the actual story. But I met the girl Kennedy on social media. So, she ended up DMing me like sometime last year, like early April. And I never responded to her DMs until like weeks later. So, I ended up hitting her back. And moral of the story, me and Kennedy, we had got hella close. We ended up meeting sometime in the summertime, like actually meeting each other because me, y'all, I typically don't like meeting people over social media. That's just not me because I feel like that's the easiest way to get catfish. And I know somebody that actually been legitimately catfish, y'all. So I just choose not to meet people over social media because I be scared to get catfish because that is real. Anyways, me and Kennedy, we end up eventually meeting each other in person, and we was cool. Like, we tried to, like, you know, mess with each other, but in all fails, it didn't work out, so we just end up being friends. So we messed up, a little incident happened as to why we didn't mess around. Come to find out, Kennedy had a little side boo. So it's just like, you know, you feel me? I ain't finna be no second option. Right. So I'm gonna just let you do you, and I'm gonna do me. So me and Kennedy end up being cool. Fast forward, y'all. Months later, I would say, Kennedy hit me up in April. August, Layla DMs me. So when she DM'd me, I clicked on her page and I'm like, girl, you look familiar. Like, I know I just saw you. Come to find out, y'all, the girl Layla, I end up seeing her on my Explorer pages like a couple of weeks back. So this is how I knew this was God's fate for this to happen. I seen her a couple of weeks back and it was a picture of her from Pride. So when she hit me, I ended up telling Kennedy, like, do you know this girl? Because I went to her following, like how I am when somebody like hit me or something, and they got like a big amount of following, I always go to their followers and see if we following some of the same people. Right. So I saw that she was following Kennedy. So I'm like, okay. I text Kennedy like, do you know this girl? So I sent her the screenshot of the DM Layla sent me. So she like, yeah, I know her. That's my friend. What? I'm like, oh, okay. So Layla sent me a DM like, what's up with you? Or like, you know, some flirty stuff, y'all. If I still have the DMs, well, I couldn't even post it because then it'll reveal the name. But yeah, I think she sent us some, like me some DMs with some eyes or something. It had to be some eyes, like something to try to like get my attention. So then Kennedy just got the flipping out. She like, if you text her back, like we done, done. Hold up, pause, shorty. I could have sworn you had your little situation going on, so why is we even going, what is to be done? So, girl, why am I talking to y'all like I'm talking to my friend? So, noodles so good. Okay. No, y'all. This beef low-key smacking right now. Back to the story. So, after Kennedy get done saying, like, she gonna be done talking to me, I'm just like, you doing you, so why can't I do me? Right. So I respond back to the girl, Layla. So we just get to have a normal conversation, and she get to telling me that she got a show coming up. How I am, you feel me? I knew eventually that Layla was gonna find out that I knew Kennedy, so I told her, like, I used to mess with somebody from where you at. And she like, Layla like, oh, who is it? So I told her, like, Kennedy. I used to mess with Kennedy. She like, oh shoot, like what the hell? Like, yeah, I know her, stuff like that. At this time, Kennedy texted me like, I knew he was gonna text her back, like snapping, y'all. She is pissed. So she ended up telling me like she done talking to me. She don't want to talk to me no more. So I'm like, man, whatever. Like, I'm finna do me and Layla. We finna get us some Layla, me and Raysowavyy in, and this is how we finna do this. I'm texting Layla back. We have a conversation. So she tell me, y'all. So she do music. She telling me she finna have a show. She like, so coincidentally, Kennedy had a boyfriend that did music. So Layla just like, yeah, her boyfriend gonna be at the show. Like, we both gonna be, you know, performing at the same show. So I'm sure if you come down to the show, you gonna run into the both of them. So I'm just like, oh, okay, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna come. I end up texting my best friend. I told her, like, you're trying to go to Cali next week. This is literally the week after. So I'm just like, you trying to go to Cali next week, you feel me? I'm trying to meet this girl, like, we can go down there and kick it. And to me, I always go down to Cali, so it wasn't gonna be the first time I was going down. And I'm just like, we could just get a hotel and we could just kick it and go to the show and have something to do. So my best friend was just like, all right, cool, like, let's do it. So boom, I text Layla back and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come to your show, like, I want to see you perform. She like, okay, bet, whatever. Fast forward, y'all, we get to next week, it's time for us to go to California. So I never told Kennedy I was coming because I wanted her to be surprised, because from the situation that we had, it was just a messed up situation. So I really didn't care about Kennedy's feelings. Like, if she saw me with Layla or not, I really didn't care, because it was just like, you already pulled some fishy, funny stuff with me, so it is what it is. Like, your feelings wasn't my priority, honestly, truthfully. Like, it's down to California, y'all, and I meet up with Layla. Layla cool as hell, y'all. We kicking it and whatnot, you feel me? And we just chilling. I don't remember exactly the day I came. I don't believe I came the night of her show. I really don't. I don't know, but I want to say regardless, Boom, the night of her show. Okay, we chilling, we having a good time. It's getting towards the end of the show, still no sign of Kennedy. Boom. Kennedy walks in with her friend. So she sees, what's crazy is Layla had us in the VIP section, but she was going to come to the VIP section too because her boyfriend.
Shout out to DJ DGE. I love our conversations, y'all. Just see you post me on IG. Thank you, y'all. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Performing as well. We all gets in the VIP section together, and Kennedy sees me, and she looking like, I know this bitch is not her with my friend. At this point, it's obvious.
Right.
Layla gets done performing. So
you was already doing some fucking violation shit anyway, so you can't feel no type of way if you did some out of pocket shit. If she peeped and Ray peeped it, and she's like, all right, she's on some out of pocket shit. Let me just. It's no loyalty. You don't have no loyalty to her. So fuck it. You don't fuck with the friend. Fuck it.
Me, my best friend, and Layla, we all did. So boom, we leave the concert. Kennedy never texted me none of that. Boom, it just that was that. Next day, my best friend was getting ready to leave because I stayed down there longer than her. So I ended up getting a hotel, like extending my days at a hotel, and I wanted to just spend time with Layla, you feel me? I just wanted to get to know her. Like, I didn't know her, and that was my point originally, was to genuinely come down there and see her perform, do her stuff, and get to know her. I invited Layla to my hotel and tell her, like, you can stay, you feel me, this whole time while I'm here. I'm going to be by myself just chilling, so come to my hotel. So me and Layla chilling at my hotel and whatnot. You feel me? We having a good time, we vibing, we chilling. So it's getting down to the last couple of days, and this is where it gets juicy. I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to leave without talking to Kennedy because we still got an unsquashed situation.
Right.
And I wanted my closure from that situation. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I wanted my closure because the way that played out, I just was not messing with it. Like, for real, y'all, I was not messing with it. This is where I messed up. I ended up texting Kennedy. I said, I want to talk to you. Fast forward, Kennedy agreed to talk to me. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. Ray, what the hell are you doing? Like, you with Layla, how the hell is you finna talk to Kennedy? Like,
right.
You know what's going on.
Right.
Boom. Night of. The day I texted Kennedy telling her I wanted to talk to her. Me and Layla.
That's what she fucked up at. She should have just left it alone with Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Because if what she's saying is like, if Kennedy and Lala were friends, or Layla was friends, and you're hanging out with Layla, like even though you had, because there's nothing wrong with squashing some shit, but this shit is hella awkward, you know what I'm saying? And she should have left it alone. To go get her some food. This is nighttime, y'all. So in my head, I'm like, Kennedy texted me like, okay, when you want me to come? Like, don't be taking long, da-da-da-da. Whole time when Layla went to go get her food, and I sat in the car. I sat in that car for one specific reason and one specific reason only, to figure out how the hell I'm finna get Layla from this hotel to bring Kennedy. Y'all listen, I know this sounds like some playing stuff, but this really wasn't my intentions to be on some playing stuff. Let me just make that clear, because that ain't it. That is though. You don't drop off Layla and pick up Kennedy? That is. I don't care how you. Hey, bro. Yo.
Let me finish this so I can finish telling y'all this story.
Because like that kind of shit, that kind of whole situation could have been resolved over the phone or something like that. To drop off the joint.
So I sit back in the car and like I said, y'all, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get Layla to leave the hotel so I can invite Kennedy. Boom. So as I'm sitting in the car, I'm texting Kennedy like, you can come, you feel me, in so and so amount of time, like I'm be done, whatever the case may be. Layla comes back out from getting her food. She sits in the car. I'm just like, I'm gonna tell this girl that I need her to leave for a second. So I just comes out with it. I'm like, Kennedy wants to talk to me. She looked at me like, okay, wow, like what she need to talk to you about? So she just like, oh, what she need to talk to you about? And I'm just like, I don't know, but you feel me? She like, well, do you want to talk to her? I'm like, yeah, like I want to see what she got to say. Whole time I'm lying, I was the one that invited Kennedy to the hotel.
Damn.
So yeah, it was just a big mess a lot. I'm telling her like, you feel me? You could leave and then come back in like 30 minutes. Like this conversation not gonna be long. I'm gonna just tell her to slide and you could just come right back. I could tell that
she felt some type
Layla
of way.
was just not okay with it, but she was just like, well, okay, like, all right. Like it was nothing she really could say because it was my hotel. But she was just like, okay, like just don't be long. Layla goes to drop me back off at the hotel. Boom, she leaves. I text Kennedy like, okay, you can come. Fast forward, I end up having to get Kennedy an Uber to my hotel. So I got her the Uber, she comes. Boom. This is where it all starts. Kennedy gets to my hotel, and honestly, y'all, this was not planned. None of this was planned. When she gets to my hotel, she comes in and she like, okay, like, let's talk. Like, what's up? I get to telling her, like, this is why I was upset about this situation. This is why I moved this way. And I was just honest with her. You feel me? Like, this is why I've been feeling some type of way. Me and Kennedy already had talked about this, but she just wasn't understanding it through text. And I be feeling like in-person stuff is better. So I'm telling her how I feel about the situation. So we get to going back and forth. At this point, we arguing. So now I'm getting irritated. I'm just starting to get irritated. So I'm just like, man, this conversation not going nowhere. You feel me? I thought we was going to have a mature conversation, but clearly not. So she just asked me like, okay, Ray, so like, what do you want out of me? I'm sorry, like, like, get the going off. And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, maybe that would be okay if I heard something, because you ain't say nothing. She gets to saying like she was sorry and stuff, but I didn't even care for that sorry because I just feel like it wasn't sincere, y'all, honestly. So I'm just sitting here like, at this point, I should even done this because now I'm irritated, hungry. I ain't even getting no food. Like, I was just blown. Fast forward, me and Kennedy just get the chilling. The conversation never went nowhere, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, this is not supposed to be going on. I'm supposed to be telling you, like, all right, now it's time for you to go. Kennedy didn't order her some pizza and everything. Like, so at this point, she is chilling. And me, I'm in my head like, what Layla's the hell am I about to tell Layla? Like, this girl didn't order pizza and everything. She made herself comfortable. You see it right half an hour. I'm looking stupid because I'm like, I know this is not finna end well. So fast forward, y'all, Layla gets the call in my phone. She calling me. I didn't answer my phone at all. None of the times she called, because I'm just like, what am I supposed to tell her? Because I haven't even told Kennedy she had to leave. Kennedy ended up telling me that she didn't know if her friend was gonna come and get her because she was with her dude. I honestly should have her of Uber, but I didn't think to call her. No, like, I didn't at the time. I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. Like, you feel me? You could just stay. I don't know why I just put in my head like you could just stay, but I end up telling Kennedy like, you know, it's good. Like, you could just stay here. It is what it is. What? So the whole time when Layla called me, why would you do that? I end up mistakenly. I tried to text Layla, but I end up calling her, and I hurry up and hung up. So she texts me like, "What you call me and hang up for?" Then she was like, "What are you doing? Like, what's up? Like, I'm trying to come back." And I'm just like, "Well, Kennedy's still here. You could come if you want to." Like, at that time, y'all, I didn't care for real because I just didn't care. So I'm just like, you could come. So at this point, Layla snapping. She like, why would I come if she's still there? Like, no, I'm not about to do that. I'm going to just come get my stuff in the morning because Layla had her stuff at my hotel, y'all. Like, this was just a fucking mess. This was just a fucking mess. So, boom. I ain't even text Layla back, you feel me, because I was with Kennedy. So I had something to distract me. And I was texting Layla irritated because I was irritated by me and Kennedy conversation. So everything was just a mess, bro. Fast forward, y'all, and Kennedy end up kissing. Y'all probably what? What the right? Yes, we end up kissing. After all that arguing? I'm telling y'all this because this is important in the next clip. Then we end up kissing or whatever. Nothing else happened. Gets to the next morning. As soon as I woke up that next morning, how I am when I know I done something guilty, it sits on my mind and heart so bad, I be just ready to come clean within the next 24 hours. Give me 24 hours. At least you're honest shit. I'm snitching on myself. So I text Layla. I get up. As soon as I get up, I text Layla and I said, I gotta tell you something. Because honestly, I just wanted to be real with her. I didn't want her to hear it from Kennedy because how I see it, Bay Area females, they just always in competition with each other and just want to make each other look dumb on some shit. Or just up one on each other. So I'm just like, I'm going to just tell her, you feel me, what happened. Like, I got to be a real about this. You feel me? Layla never texted me back. So I'm just like, okay, she must not be up. So I'm going to just leave it alone. 30 minutes later, y'all, I'm going back to sleep. I heard, do-do-do-do-do. what the hell is the maid doing here this early? Like, yeah, I know how the maids come in the morning, but I'm just like, it's a little bit too early. It's about 8 going on 9. You know, they come around 10 or 11.
Right.
I'm like, you know what, I'm finna just get up and I'm gonna just tell her, like, we don't need no maid service. The whole time I would have never thought it was Layla because I text her and she never responded. I get up, I ain't put on no shirt. I had off my shirt, y'all. I had just on a sports bra and my shorts. I missed the part though. That morning when I woke up and I text Layla and I got to moving around in the bed, Kennedy asked me for some of my shorts. So I ended up giving her some of my shorts, you feel me? She got back in bed and laid down. Back to where we was at. I get up, no shirt on, I got my sports bra shorts on.
She knows she was wrong in this. Layla had every right to feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? She has every right. Because how you going to tell her to come back in a half an hour and she don't come back? You said that wasn't nigga just come back is because it's coming through just to have a conversation for a half an hour. Half an hour turns into the next day. That's violation, man.
To the door.
Yeah, play that shit better off. You gotta play that off better than that.
Y'all already know what's gonna happen.
That shit honestly could have been done over the phone. Like if you really wanted to, unless you wanted to smash Kennedy, you know what I'm saying, get Layla out of the way, that'd be one thing. But that whole conversation honestly could have been done over the phone just to alleviate some shit, so that way Layla didn't have to leave. And it all depends on who you was feeling more. It sounds like you was feeling Kennedy more, even though you was hanging out with Layla. But that's my perspective. I could be fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just because people have their own perspective on things don't mean it's absolute. It doesn't mean that it's right. But from what I'm hearing in this story, you set yourself up with that, bro. That was a bad. That's a bad setup. That's a bad setup.
Like, what? In my head, I'm like,
I'm not surprised
Layla jumped. Leave. You feel me? Because she know I'm in her. Where else I'm gonna be in California at 9 in the morning? I don't mess with nobody for real out there. You feel me? Like so. She knocking. I'm just sitting here at the door, just standing there, y'all, because I didn't know what to do. So I'm just sitting at the door, standing there, just chilling. And she knocking, you feel me? I didn't know what I thought was going to happen. Of course, Kennedy start getting up from hearing the knocks on the door. Because I'm telling y'all, Layla, like, knocking. Like, she want to get me up. She thinking I'm asleep. Yeah. She knocking or whatever. Kennedy start getting up, and she like, who at the door? I said, Layla. She like, open the door. Open the door? Is you crazy? This girl didn't sound like she punching the door. You want me to open it? Yeah, blood, you tripping. So I'm like, no, like, I'm not finna open this door. Is you crazy? Like, that's she like, fight. Open the door. Like, what else you finna do? Just open it. I wanted to tell her, well, you come open it. Because if she come in this motherfucker throwing fists, you gonna be the first one. You already know. And I'm just gonna, I don't know. You feel me? I didn't want to be engaged in all that. I opens the door. When she come in that room, y'all, I looked at Kennedy. Kennedy looked at Layla. Layla looked at Kennedy, and she walked straight past that bed. When she walked past that bed, she got her stuff. She didn't say shit to nobody. Right. She grabbed her stuff, walked straight the fuck out. Wow. I'm like, well,
can't blame her.
Hey, I wish I had makeup because I put the clown makeup on right now just for this part because that's what the fuck I was looking like, a clown. When Layla walk out, here go Kennedy ass. Go get her. Like, don't just let her walk away. In my head, I'm like, hey, you shut up because this wouldn't even be going on if your friend came and got you. You feel me? You know what? Better yet, I couldn't even be mad at her because I could have really called her an Uber. Like, I could have really just told her to leave. But in all honesty, I wasn't playing my cards right. So I'm just like, I still wanted to hit her though. Like, no cap. Because she was just like, do this, do that. Commander-in-Chief.
I told y'all shit. If you wanted to have a conversation like that, like get shit off your chest, it would have been chest. It would have been done over the phone. But she still was, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to. Fuck you mean?
Like, okay, like this just gonna be this easy in a situation like this.
She wanted to hit.
Boom, y'all. Layla walks out. Kennedy just like, nah, man, like go get her. Like this ain't it. Like that's not cool, bro. Like you see that she mad. Now Kennedy chewing my ass out. So I'm just like, man, alright, you know what? Shut up. Just to her, you like, just so I want her, you steady talking. I'm going to just text her. So I text Layla, and I was just like, can I talk to you? Luckily, Layla never left. She went and sat in her car. So, boom, y'all.
Oh, for real?
I puts on a shirt or whatnot. You feel me? And y'all know the situation looked bad because, first of all, Kennedy had my shorts on. I didn't have on no shirt. We laying in the bed together. It was just a messed up situation. Right. So, boom. I get up, put on clothes, and I'm going to talk to Layla in her car. The whole time on my way to talk to, walking to talk to Layla, I'm just like, man, what is you finna say to this girl? You caught. It's no reason to sit here and lie no more. Like, you just caught. I still, in my heart, I'm like, I cannot tell her I invited her to this hotel because now I'm finna just have to redo this whole story and tell the truth. I get to Layla's car, y'all, and the first thing she say is, okay, what's up? Like, basically, I want to know what's going on. I get to telling her, this was not supposed to happen, man. Like, she was not supposed to stay in my hotel. You feel me? Like, her best friend ended up saying that she couldn't come and get her because she was with her dude. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to tell the truth within this lie. She get to telling me, like, man, how does this look? I come in and I see you in a bed with her. You feel me? Like, just being straight up with me, telling me, like, I hurt her feelings because look how that looked. Like, she was just like, how would you feel if you came and saw me in a bed with somebody I used to mess with? Da-da-da-da-da. You feel me? Just going on a rant. So, at this point, this conversation got me feeling so fucking bad, y'all. I start feeling sick, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, she made me feel so bad, and I felt so guilty. The conversation was just making me feel bad. So, I'm just like, man, I can't do this, bro. Like, I'm still low-key, lying about the situation. Like, I still told her, she came to my hotel to talk to me. Like, I'm still dragging this lie on, but I'm kind of telling the truth still. Boom. All right, y'all. Next checkpoint. I start feeling sick. I get out the car, and I walk away from the conversation. Y'all probably like, Ray, you so soft for this. But it was just like, y'all, I don't like being in situations like that. I don't do stuff like that. So
when you had that sort of energy,
away from the conversation.
When you're in that type of situation and you get that kind of energy, that is the best thing. What she did was the best thing to do. Because she knows it wasn't going to go anywhere. Like, honestly, it's not like it's going to become a relationship. It's not like it's just like, once it gets to that awkwardness, you might as well just let it be. Just be like, let it be. Call it a day.
Take that no more. Because I was just like, bro, you messed
like,
up.
What else can you do?
Right, effing up. So
she already feels some type of way.
I go back into the hotel, and I know the whole time Layla probably like, okay, for one, this then got caught in the bed with a female she was just talking to. Now she gonna walk away from the conversation.
Oh, so I fucked up. I thought they were friends. I thought Layla and Kennedy was friends. All right, I guess I was wrong with that. You see, sometimes shit go whatever.
L after L, because it was nothing else I could do in that situation.
Right.
Yes, it was. I could have been a real and owned up to that shit, but I didn't, because I don't usually be in situations like that. I didn't know what to do. You feel me? So when I get back into the hotel, I walks in. Here go Kennedy. So what did she say? Well, what do you think? Like, she's mad.
Right.
Like, it's nothing else to it. You know she mad.
Right.
So she just like, well, I'm going to go talk to her.
Oh, wait, they are friends.
Wait. Pause. Talk about what? What is there to talk about? You already see this situation keeps going left.
Right.
And you trying to make it, you can't make it go right.
Nothing.
So at this point, I'm looking at Kennedy like, hold your horses. What are you finna go say to her? Just like, I'm gonna tell her, like, what happened? In my head, I'm like, you can't do that because I done already told a lie. So now, I done walked away from the conversation, got caught in the bed. Now she finna know I was lying, and I got in that car and was still lying.
Right.
Nah, Kennedy,
she ain't no coming
you
back.
You finna make this situation even worse. I'm telling her, she said, well, Layla just texted me and said she wanted to talk to me, so I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna talk to her. It was nothing else I could do about that because at this point now Layla texting her, telling her she want to talk to her, and I'm just like, talk to you about what? Like, what is there to talk about?
That's you know what? That is the risk when you're fucking with somebody you was interested previously, and you fucking with their friend. Like, that's the risk that you run when you do that. Because when shit go left, you get shit like this. They're up there texting. Lord knows what they was texting about you. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kennedy wanted to fix it, it's just, that's a whole awkward situation, man. That's awkward as fuck, man. I would have just left both of them alone, Layla and Kennedy.
Should just be over.
Just start from scratch. Fuck it.
Kennedy getting dressed, putting on her clothes,
right?
And she goes down to talk to Layla. So at this point, y'all, I start having an anxiety attack. Like, what is you finna do? So as Kennedy about to walk out this door, y'all, I ain't never done no shit like this in my life. I was so tempted not to do this, but I had to. When Kennedy opened the door to go out, I put my hand on the door. I said, wait. Just wait. I promise y'all. I was like, look. Please do not tell Layla I invited you to this hotel. Like, ever in my life have I ever asked a female to lock for me? But I was begging Kennedy to lock for me. I'm like,
that's her friend now.
Her,
so
like,
she's going down there and telling
me. I did not invite you. You came on your own. You wanted to talk to me. So at this point now, I'm telling Kennedy to all played out. So she looking like.
And it's a risk that Kennedy can tell her anyway.
Do you think I am? Like, she was like, I'm not going to sit here and, feel you, put you on blast. So, in my head, I'm like, Kennedy, you is a real nigga. Because I was just really, but in a sense, I'm like, nah, she lying. She finna go down here and tell this girl this. Why she gonna pick up for me? You feel me? Like, this is an all messy ass situation. And like I said, Bay Area females always in competition with each other. So I'm just like, man, I'm finna get caught. I had no choice but to say, okay, Kennedy leaves or whatever to go talk to Layla. I close the door. I calls my friend panicking, y'all. At this point, I'm like, look. Kennedy just went to go talk to Layla. I don't know what the hell she finna tell her. Like, what am I supposed to do?
I would assume the worst.
My friend is sitting here laughing because I'm literally sitting here like talking, crying. I'm like, yeah. I'm literally talking. Mm-hmm. I'm talking, but I'm laughing, but I'm crying all in one. I'm just like, yeah, girl, get it down. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. She's just like, Ray, you gotta calm down. And she's laughing at me because I'm really having an anxiety attack, y'all. I'm just like, man, what if this girl tell her the truth? Like, this is just all finna fall back on me. They could be like, Ray, you a liar, and I'm really not a liar. So I'm just like, man, look, I'm gonna just take whatever the Lord give me in this situation because right now it ain't looking too good for you, home. After that, y'all, I say 10, 15 minutes later, after I'm sitting here walking, pacing around this room, I damn near wanted to lay under the bed. I ain't even want to lay on top of sheets no more. I said, girl, what the hell? She like, what? I'm like, it sounds like somebody talking outside my door.
They both came back?
I had my curtains, the curtain was like kind of open. I look through the curtain, I see Layla and Kennedy coming down the hall, smiling, laughing, giggling, everything cool. I'm like, oh, this can't be good. What the hell is they laughing about? Me. That's what they laughing about. I'm a joke in this situation. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm caught. This is it. Like, they cool, you feel me? They laughing about the situation. It's not, this is over with. They knocks on the door. I tried to fake like I was laying in the bed. I get up out the bed. I hung up with my friend and I open the door. They come in. I lay on the bed. Here come Kennedy ass laying next to me. Girl, why are you coming to lay next to me in this situation already going on?
Layla's over by that point.
Just like,
she's over it. That's why.
She laid next
that's why Kennedy did that shit. I'm sure she probably was like, Layla is like, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's an awkward as fuck situation. There's no way.
I kind of scooted my leg over, you feel me? I ain't want Layla to feel no more type of ways because Kennedy was being messy. I don't care what
was probably over it.
At this point, Layla starts off the conversation. She like, well, me and Kennedy had a conversation and I just wanted to make sure that she was okay with us messing around.
Wait, what?
And she said that she's okay with it. So here go Kennedy. Kennedy gets to saying her little, like, piece. She like, yeah, it's cool, you feel me? I got my own situation going on.
Wait,
me
what?
and Ray is just cool. Boom, that's what it is.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, God, it's real. Y'all, like, I was so happy because
she didn't tell her.
I know I done lost the both of them. Even friendship-wise, you feel me? Because it didn't have to play out like this.
Right.
But y'all, as I'm starting to get to the end of this story, man, they end up just being cool about the situation. Kennedy was cool. Layla was cool. Layla just like, I'm finna go drop off Kennedy. You feel me? Whole time they really is friends, but they not at the same time. They did hostings and stuff together. They never was just like buddy though. I don't think still to this day.
They know
of
each other.
She like, when I go drop her off, do you want me to come back? You feel me? And we could just pick up where we left. We could just keep chilling. Moral of the story: Layla goes and drop Kennedy off. She comes back to my hotel. For the rest of the time being, I got to sit there and really enjoy my time with Layla. You feel me? I got to know her. She cool as hell. You feel me? That situation situation could have went totally different if I was just honest and I honestly played my cards right. Moral of the story, in situations like that, y'all, I didn't have to lie. I just was lying because I was afraid of what would happen if I told the truth, like any typical story. But I hope I kept y'all engaged this whole time, because y'all, when I say that, I felt like I was in a movie. I would have never thought I would have got caught up in a sense like that. It was just like dumb as hell, you feel me? So if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up right now. If you're new to this channel, subscribe to the Wavy Gang, the latest gang on YouTube right now. And I'm going to come back with some more bangers. I'm enjoying these story times, but I'm enjoying y'all showing love more. And I'll see y'all again soon.
Hey. Okay. Emotional fist fight. Okay. That's what's up. Hey, that sounds like it's a messy situation, but the good thing is that it ended up cool. So, you know, like she said, it was a friend. They were friendships, but they was friends, but not really friends, which was cool. Cause like, but yeah, that situation was messy as fuck. As long as you live and learn from it, that's all you can do. Everybody have their wins, their W's, and everybody have their own their L's. You know what I'm saying? Their L moments. But it is what it is. All you can do is live, learn, and grow from it, not repeatedly do it. You repeatedly still doing the shit, and you ain't learn shit. But if you learn from it and be like, yo, I'm never gonna be in a situation like that again, that's what's up. Cause shit happens. That was messy as fuck. But thank you again, Brittany Elise, for the suggestion. Anybody else who has any reaction requests, drop it in the comment section below. Yo, I'm tripping. Drop it in the comment section below, and I got you. All right? So that's my reaction. I'm your host, L. On to the next one. And what do I always say? What the fuck do I always say, y'all? Y'all hear me say it every fucking video. Be yourself, be yourself, be your motherfucking self. Fuck who? Fuck everyone else. I'm your host, L. I'm out.